Aristotle, born in 385 BC. Shortly after his birth, his father died. Aristotle died in 322 BC. Aristotle was one of the first few philosophers who lived. He was known as the grandfather of philosophy and the first genuine scientist, as stated by Britannica Encyclopedia. The reason he grew much more knowledge than the average Greek is because his mentor was Pythagoras. Aristotle would do all his experiments and tests by observation. He never performed any sort of operations when it came to the study of animals and the human race. He would study human behaviors and came up with conclusions such as Aristotelian, which focused on human behavior. More information on Aristotle coming up. One of the most important theories, however, was an extreme groundbreaking philosophy, which was the geocentric theory. At the time, all the people believed in absolutely nothing because nobody had any clue what to do with themselves. They were Greeks, so all they knew was how to live and be poetic. Aristotle observed the stars and the shadows of the moon, seeing the possibilities the earth wasn't flat, and that everything revolved around the earth because of his ignorant want of attention. So he just came up with the first thing that popped in his head. He then came up with the geocentric theory, which stated that the earth was at the center of the universe and everything revolved around them like how a 13-year-old girl thinks today. He noticed this by the movement of the stars, moon, and sun, seeing how they would never move further or closer from them. He then took this theory and shoved it down the throats of the Greek scientists so he could get recognized for his, quote, groundbreaking, unquote, theory. Except for one of the scientists, of course, because that scientist had sadly died. He later created a library to where he studied and grew more knowledge. Not many would dare challenge him because of his epic beard, which Julius Caesar used hundreds of years later, because of the beard would intimidate all who opposed. Anyways, that's all that really matters about him. He was a well-known scientist for reasons which we all know of because he wanted the attention and felt the theory was worth the time and effort. For more information about this guy, visit www.historychannel.com.